Hi there, welcome to my views and news. Four news stories for you. Firstly, Ethiopian PM made some claims about newly manufactured drones by Ethiopia. Uh, I want to say a few words about these claims. He tried to prove as if Ethiopia manufactured drones are superior to the drones which Ethiopia imported from abroad. Secondly, was Tigray, where two programs organized by Tigray government could not be held because TPLF Debretsion people stormed the venues. Thirdly, Benishangal, Gumuz region of Ethiopia, where a politician has been arrested. Expression of your political views is a crime in Ethiopia, it seems. And lastly, Somalia viewers. Al-Shabab fighters are hoping to capture a key town in coming days. If this key town comes under Al-Shabab control, they'll definitely try to march towards Mogadishu, the capital city. Let's start, viewers. 2 days ago, Ethiopian PM visited a drone manufacturing site. And there he showed how Ethiopia has managed to build a facility to manufacture drones in a short period of time. He showed how drones are being manufactured in Ethiopia. And then he talked about the specification of Ethiopia manufactured drones. I did a video on that 2 days ago. I told you about the types of drones Ethiopia bought in the past. Ethiopia has bought Muhajir 6 Iranian drones, Turkish TB2s, Chinese Winglong, Turkish Akinji, and UAE's Reach S drones. So, 5 different types of drones, which are mainly attack drones, have been purchased by Ethiopia in different quantities in the last 3 to 4 years. Prime Minister of Ethiopia spoke at this drone manufacturing site, claiming as if Ethiopia manufactured drones are superior to the drones which Ethiopia purchased from abroad, which is surprising for me. What did he say? First, he said that these Skywin drones manufactured in Ethiopia can fly at higher altitude. And the drones which Ethiopia bought were not equipped for that. But keeping in view the terrain in Africa, Ethiopian drones are better in terms of their ability to fly higher than other drones Ethiopia has purchased. Secondly, he claimed that these drones can hit target precisely and they have AI systems installed too. Thirdly, claim that these drones have extra communication system as well. It means that if one channel of communication is cut off between the drone and the operator, there's an extra channel of communication too, and the drones are linked to satellite as well. And he talked about the drones having anti-jammer systems too. Now, most of the drones introduced by China, etc., they can be connected with satellites. They fly at very high altitudes. Flying at a high altitude is one thing, but being able to conduct a precise strike from that altitude is another thing. These Ethiopian drones have never been tested in any battlefield. Ethiopia just developed drones. TB2s, Winglongs have been deployed in so many wars. They have proven their specifications. They've proven their ability to hit targets precisely. They have proven the ability to fly in there for a long time. They have proven their ability to evade radars. This Ethiopian technology is basically a copy of Chinese and other technologies. Ethiopia got support from the UAE. UAE played a main role in the establishment of this facility. UAE is also copying technologies from other countries. UAE wants to be a hub of drone manufacturing, but its drones are mainly copies of other countries' drones. Only Turkey has managed to build a real drone because the founder of that Turkish company, which manufactured TB2, remained based in the US, and there he studied. He worked at US companies which have been involved in building drones. I believe PM Abiy's claims are very tall claims. Let these drones perform in battlefields, and then we can compare these drones, Skywind and TB2 Skywinds and Winglong Skywinds and Akinji. I don't think that Ethiopia at this point of time can build a drone which is superior to Akinji, superior to TB2, even superior to Winglongs. Let's see. Let's wait. So far, I see his talk as a mere claim, exaggeration, and we need to get verification from the ground. Will any country buy these drones? Let's see. So far, no orders. These drones will be launched in the battlefield internally. Amhara region is a battlefield, warlike situation there. Drone strikes are also conducted on Ola too. Let's see how these drones perform there. Yes, reconnaissance activities can be done. For reconnaissance, you need high quality cameras, you need connection between drone and operator. So these drones might be having the capability of high quality reconnaissance, but let's see, will they be able to conduct strikes precisely? That remains to be seen. Secondly, we had two programs which were being organized in Tigray were disrupted in recent days. The program will be organized in the areas controlled by TPLF Debretsion group. Tigray is virtually split in two zones, one being controlled by Getachew supporters and the other being controlled by TPLF Debretsion group. TPLF Debretsion group people don't allow any program to be organized by Tigray interim government of President Getachew. So Tigray government has no writ whatsoever in Axum, in Adwa, in Shire, in Shiraro, etc., which are strongholds of TPLF Debretsion group. 48 hours ago, Tigray Youth Affairs Bureau organized an awareness program in Axum. The program was aimed at creating awareness, asking youths they should not adopt illegal ways of migrating from Tigray. You know what happened off the coast of Djibouti and Yemen, where 4 boats capsized 3 days ago, and over 100 Ethiopians were killed in those boat capsizing incidents, and they were illegal migrants who wanted to reach Yemen to go to Saudi Arabia. The boat capsized, boat sank off the coast of Yemen and Djibouti. So yes, there is need to create awareness to tell the youths of Tigray they should not risk their lives. But the program was disrupted by TPLF Debretsion wing people. They did not allow it to be happened in Axum 2 days ago. The Debretsion group says that Getachew group is organizing youths. It is using youths against TPLF Debretsion group. It wants to use youths to divide, to split TPLF. Secondly, the program was due to be held in Adwa. It was about delivery of aid organized by Tigray interim government. But again, the Debretsion Group supporters 3 days ago or 4 days ago stormed the venue and the program was cancelled. The government has no writ, no say whatsoever in northwestern, western, some parts of central and eastern zones of Tigray. Thirdly, was a political party member, one of the leaders of the party, has been arrested in Benishangul Gumuz region of Ethiopia. Johannes Tassema is the name of the politician. He's a member of parliament. He's head of party, which is Boro Democratic Party. He represents the party at the regional council. Benishangul Gumuz region introduced some reforms recently. The regional council increased the number of MPs from 99 to 165. Regional council seats have been increased to 165. But that reform, that amendment was not introduced after consensus. Boro Democratic Party opposed the amendment. Its MPs protested. Ruling party in Benishangul Gumuz region arrested Johannes Tassema for protesting the amendment introduced by the government. If politicians are arrested, if they're not allowed to speak, what will happen? Armed groups will rise. Whenever governments block peaceful political ways of expression of views, they indirectly give rise to the birth of armed groups. BG saw armed conflict for years, but now there is relative peace in BG. BG is a very strategic region. It shares border with Sudan. National Guard Ethiopian dam is also located in BG. So the region should be run politically, but might is right everywhere in Ethiopia. Ruling parties use their force in a ruthless manner against opposition parties. Last word, Somalia, Al-Shabab hoping to attack Mogadishu in coming days. You know that Ethiopian Air Force, US Air Force have been conducting air strikes in Middle Shabelle. Middle Shabelle seems to be the center of Al-Shabab's activities these days. From Middle Shabelle, Al-Shabab fighters want to advance towards Mogadishu. And reportedly, Al-Shabab fighters are targeting 3 towns. If somehow they manage to capture these 3 towns, they will then advance towards Mogadishu. The 3 towns are Adle, Kalimo, and Jowar. Jowar is the main town in Middle Shabelle. If Jowar falls to Al-Shabab, they will definitely try to move towards Mogadishu. It's not that Al-Shabab can just overrun Mogadishu anytime, but the way they have managed to get close to Mogadishu, it's alarming. Sanche government has been making big claims that this government retook territories from Al-Shabaab and it degraded Al-Shabaab's capabilities through military operations. This government involved local tribal militias too in the fight against Al-Shabaab. But whenever governments start their terms in Somalia, they're very active in operations against Al-Shabaab, but gradually the operations lose momentum. And secondly, Somalia does not have a unified military. It relies a lot on regional forces, on tribal militias, and other countries too. Ethiopia stopping Al-Shabaab's advance towards Mogadishu. That is why it is difficult to counter Al-Shabab. Ethiopia, which was arch enemy for Somalia a few days ago, is turning into the protector of Mogadishu government now by conducting strikes on Al-Shabaab in Middle Shabelle, by relocating its troops from Heran towards Middle Shabelle, reportedly. Thank you for watching.